Hello everybody, this is Attila from Signalo, and this is the usual every week update about the markets. Our website is thesignalo.com. The major thing what you are could be interested or must be interested is our Signal service, where we are sharing our real trades. What now we are at $12,000 plus. And this is my open positions right now. So what I'm trading, I'm sending it to you in a photo. What we do, how we trade. This is the Hungarian one. Here we are more than 135 people, and the Signalo just started with 10 people total. We are in the English speaking market also. So the fundamentals and the technical analysis is really basic for us. You can check our videos, and you can follow us on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Also, I'm a licensed broker. I have an advanced license from the Cyprus-based CISEC financial authority. You can find my name here between the, if you look after, it is Attila Polanski, it's me, advanced license, my serial number. So this is what I'm doing already. This is 17 year. So I used to trade with Lehman Brothers stocks also. So this is the website. You can register for 1 week free for the signals. So you will get these signals from me. You can see the people like it because we are making money. The signals in English, so I'm explaining everything. Like see USD ZAR, I just sent it 1132, and here is my real account USD ZAR. I opened this position 1131.55. So immediately I sent you the information, and you can go on with this trade. Where I'm using two basic, really important technical strategies. One is the key level, that is the engulfing strategy, plus my fundamental analysis. Okay, so let's go back to the fundamentals. What we can see today, it's Tuesday, 27th of February 2024. We got some information about the private loans in Europe. It's 0.3%, lower than they've been expecting. The private loans is a statistics for those how many new loans have been executed, have been taken with the private sector. It means us and companies, except governmental credits, spendings. And you can see as they started the increase of the rate, European Central Bank's interest rate, as they started to increase. So the interest rate, you have to know, the interest rate is a rate which indicates and show the level of percentage what you are getting after your investment in governmental bonds, in this case, for example, German bonds, Europe-based bonds, yeah, and this is the level where the central bank is refinancing the commercial, yes, thank you, commercial banks. So you can get a loan from commercial bank, but the bank is going to the central bank to get some money from him to lend it out for you. So between the commercial and the central bank, there is a rate. This is the interest rate based level of refinancing. So in this case, if this percentage is higher, of course, the commercial bank, wherever you live, HSBC or Barclays or Deutsche Bank, whatever, they're gonna lend out their money to you with a higher percentage. Of course, they have to make money on this business, and this is year on year, like annually calculated one. So it's a big difference if you calculate yearly 5-6% or 8% year on year. Yeah. how they calculate it, they are taking, for example, you took 100,000 euros, yeah, and they calculate this year it's for example 5% interest, so it's 105,000. Next year already 105,000 going higher with the 5%, so it's gonna be, let me calculate for you. It's 105 multiply with 1.05. It's gonna be already 110,025. Then you multiply with 1.05 again. So in the third year, you already have to pay back. If you're taking this 100,000 for 3 years only, you already have to pay back 115,726 62 euros. Next year you have to multiply with at the end with 1.05, so you're gonna be at 120,000, and it's going on. So in 10 years it's gonna be nearly 150,000-60,000 at least. So you're taking 100,000 to invest with them to buy a house or to start a business, and in 10 years you have to pay back like 160,000-70,000 euros. Of course, nobody wants to pay back this kind of money, and that's why the amount of lended and the amount of lending new loans is dropping. Nobody wants to get 100,000 and pay back 200,000. Yeah, so everybody wants to get 100,000 from the bank and pay back, for example, 10,000. Yeah, which is like, obviously you can make money from it, and this was this period when it was really easy to get money. It was free to get money, because if you check the European refinancing rate, then you can see it was for pretty long time zero. From 2014, middle of 2014, it went down even to negative, minus 0.15. It was a negative till when the corona virus, the pandemic, hit the European economy. Plus we had a really high CPI data, and they must increase to cool down the inflation all around Europe, and it started to increase. It started to increase in July 2022, and you can see, if I go back, in July, here you can see better, July 2022 was the highest level of out-lended loans, of the lendings in the European Union, when it was growing with 4.75%. It's a year-on-year basis, but a monthly data. And from that time, as they started to increase, is dropping. And now we're on the level where it's really bottom. So the ECB in a corner, they're forced, soon they are going to be forced to cut the interest rate. This is one of the decisions what has pushed me to open, for example, DAX 30, DAX 40. We already had DAX, I'm just on long with the DAX. Here is one profit, $800. Here is another profit, 1,700 euros. And now I open the next one. Here we have a technical level also. As you can see, this is a key level for the index, for the DAX 40, and I've got an engulfing candlestick. So my expectations, now it turned to blue. So now I'm positive with this also, and my target price also placed at 17,619. You can check it on your own if it's gonna happen or not. I had really nice trading last week. I got one miscalculation. Unfortunately, I had to close this down with the Chinese 50 index. As you can see, I made a miscalculation. I opened a too big lot, and it took me pretty nice money, so 5K. But thanks for God, I didn't send. I sent in signals a much lower. So if you can check in the signals, I sent the China 50 buy. It's That has in a China 50 buy, a much lower position and with a closer stop loss, so they took out already with a smaller minus, not like mine. Yes, so that was a mistake, but overall we are doing pretty nicely. Total we are at $12,600 and now we're still in $1,700 open positions. Really nice profits with Ethereum also. I opened the position here, under by close, so one time I got here some $400 and then another $1,000 plus, and now we're at $2,000 floating profit with the Ethereum. Okay, so back to the fundamentals. Thanks for the weak data of the outsourced landings. I went bullish with the German index. Okay, the logic is long process to explain you the logic, but that's what I'm doing when I'm doing educations now in Hungarian and explaining how this is connected fundamentally with each other. This is a speculation. This is what you have to understand if you are a trader, that there are technical signals, but you can follow only technicals. But when you have a basic of fundamentals also, then you even understand why those technical things are happening, and you can get more confidence with the ongoing situation. Okay, so we have some news. We're gonna have some news from US about durable goods orders. It's gonna be a drop, of course, because in February we are getting the January data, and in January we're getting the December data. So that's why it's gonna be a drop. It's expected normal after Christmas and New Year. What you want, of course, people not buying like crazy presents to each other in January. They do it in December. Okay, it's more important that CB consumer confidence also today and Tuesday coming out. Tomorrow morning we're starting with the Australian dollar CPI. You can use our event manager. You come up to our website and you can find this on the left up menu. In the menu you can see left upper button and trading service, robots, and event manager or news trader. So when news are coming out, there is a big movement in the price. You can check the event manager how it works. You can find it out easily. Okay, so let's get back to the news. We're gonna have after that important news from New Zealand. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand will announce his interest rate policy. So the expected 5.5% will stay, which is the highest with the American dollar, which is the highest level of the interest rates. As you can see here in the bottom, the New Zealand and the American dollar has the 5.5% highest interest rate between the major and minor currencies. And then coming UK with 5.25, Canada with 5%, Europe with 4.50, and already with 4.50%, the European economy and the refinancing business, the lendings dropped a lot. Okay, let's go back. What's gonna be tomorrow? More interesting after the New Zealand statement. By the way, the robot is working on VPS. So if you are opening a VPS for yourself, a virtual private server, you can open there your MT5 and you can put the robot to run. So meanwhile you are sleeping, the expert advisor will trade it. They just trade it, as I say, the news which coming out about the decision of the official cash rate in New Zealand. The next important news is gonna be from in the afternoon from US. The GDP, 3.3% in a quarter is fantastic data from the United States. They're already making money. Meanwhile, everybody else is quite in a difficult situation. And we're starting at G20 meetings also on Wednesday. The Thursday we start with data from Japan. It's yellow, but it's really important, the retail sales, how it's gonna work in Japan. You can connect it with the CPI data 1-to-1, and with the Japanese yen I also have a trade right now. The DAX is even higher right now. The USD JPY, what I opened, yes, I'm expecting to have, see, I was bullish on this, but now I'm expecting some test back on the USD JPY to come and test this 148 level. It's a key level trading. If you are following my strategy, I'm always putting, and now we are reaching the $1,800 plus. Meanwhile, I'm doing this beautiful presentation for you. Okay, let's go to the next important news. We're gonna have Canadian GDP data month on month, and the core PCE, which is the personal consumption expenditure data from the United States. This is a thing which is one-to-one related to the CPI data, what we are getting from the Institutes of Supply Management. So really important. You can use here also the news trader, the event manager. Another opportunity, definitely it's gonna move the gold price a lot, like it did for example last week on the CPI data 2 weeks ago, sorry. Then G20 meeting second. Okay, Chinese manufacturing PMI data, they're also about 50 now. Then the national PMI data, yes. We already get in this information the last week, so this is the final data. So we already see it. It's like not gonna be big difference. Yes, CPI data from Europe on Friday. It's gonna be a movement. They're expecting it lower again, so we're getting to the benchmark, which is the target of the central bank, which is the 2% year on year. So as we are reaching this level, around 2%, somewhere here, see, this is the perfect for the central bank. As reaching this, they have to, another signal that they have to start to cut the interest rate, and this is another signal why my DEX position gonna hit most likely the take profit again. Okay, then we have manufacturing PMI from US. It's also final data. We have it already from last year, and March 1st, the first day of the new month, and the first Friday as well. But that rule that you are getting the non-farm payroll data and the unemployment rates from the United States on each first Friday of the month is not gonna be ready because it's too soon. So we will see the NFP data next week on March 8th, Friday. You can see it's here with the average hourly earnings and all the data, all the pack what we are getting all the time at 2:30 Hungarian time and 3:30 Cyprus time, and you can check. You can put this clock on your time zone, and then see I'm under the Athens, and you can see all the data at the forex factory. This is what we are using. This is how we're doing. And now my trades, as you can see, we started when we started wasn't 1,000, I don't know, 500, 400. Now my trades total reaching the $2,000 plus. I made the explanation from a couple of them what we traded and how we traded, and this is how we're doing. Just trade it with us. Come up to the signalo.com and follow my trades and make money with me. I want to have some beautiful likes and thumbs up from you too. Thank you for the time spending with me. Hopefully you got some important information. Come up to the Signalo. You can find me on the TikTok also. We are there on the YouTube. So follow us, just trade it with us, and trust in the trend with us. Bye. Ciao.